Meanwhile, the team with the name that Johnny U so starred for from 56 to the early 70s in a moment of silence on the field, and Peyton Manning quite close to Johnny Unitas among those observing it. Meanwhile, Miami in town, they've had their way against the Colts lately. Jay Fiedler, a bootleg on a 1-yard touchdown. He would hit Conrad, so they're up 14-3 in the second. And then look at Ricky Williams. The power, the agility, and the speed, Tom.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that surprised the Colts is you saw him going down sideline. He's literally outrunning their defensive back. They get him by the shoestrings right there to save a touchdown.
And then 3 plays later, the play action. He's right there, and boom. He's in the end zone, 21-3 Miami. My goodness, they're all of a sudden a touchdown machine, Tom.
And this is what Ricky Williams makes you do. The Colts bring 9 people to the box thinking about the run. You get the great play action fake back to the weak side after the motion. Ricky Williams with the catch, and then just powering his way right into the end zone.
So late in the first half, a couple of deflected balls for interceptions off of Peyton Manning, and then into the end zone, triple coverage, and Patrick Surtain makes certain that he comes down with this. 8 interceptions last 3 games for Manning against the Miami Dolphins. Surtain did sprain his knee on the play and did not return, but at 21-3, could Manning lead a, Unitas-esque comeback? Marvin Harrison couldn't stay in to go in the end zone, but he hauls this in down to the 2, so you figure they're in business. First down, Edger and James. Second down, Edger and James. Third down, Edger and James. Not in. What do you do on 4th down, Tony? Imagination, where? We're going to try 4 times with Edger and James. Not in. What a goal line stand by Dave Wannstedt's Miami Dolphins. Keeping the score at 21-3. 9.5 to go. Now the Colts score. Manning to Marvin Harrison. Then they add a field goal. It's 21-13. Down by 8. Could Manning evoke the memories of that number 19 who wears the same horseshoe helmet? Well, they run draw plays with no timeout to Edger it. Another one, they need to pick up yards, but this is one I think they would like back. A short little underneath pattern to Harrison. It's complete. But tick, 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 tick. Troy Walters, get out, get out. He does, stopping the clock with 19 seconds to go. Manning to Kadri Ishmael. But there's nowhere to run. He can't get out. He can't stop the clock. Tick, 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 tick. They finally do with 2 seconds to go. So maybe a couple different plays. They might have had 2 cracks at it, Tom. But they do have 1. And it's knocked away by Brock Marion. A fine play defending the missile, Kadri Ishmael. And Miami holds on to defeat the Colts in a rally late, 21-13. Ricky Williams had 132 yards for Miami. Edger and James ran for 138 for the Colts. But really, some of the talk this week centered on Peyton Manning, who ordered sets of high-top cleats, black high tops. The NFL said you have to petition the league way ahead of time. You can't wear them. He was disappointed.
I'm disappointed. I would like to have done it. Johnny was always super nice to me the times I was around him. He was one of my father's childhood heroes, and so I realized the importance he had on the game of football in a lot of people's lives. So it was my way to honor him and to pay a tribute to him. At the same time, I never wanted it to be a distraction to my team and to my teammates. And with the league ruling that I wouldn't be allowed to do it, it was becoming a distraction.